Hey, air signs, it is Ia Patsy, and I'm here to do your love bite, and that's going to take us from the time period between um, May and mid-June, or whenever I get a chance to do another love bite for you. So I hope everyone is well, and looking forward to Mother's Day, which is coming up this weekend. So I'm be using cards from the astrology reading cards and the fortune reading cards, and the information about the cards will be in the description box below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages. Now, I just got finished doing the reading for the water signs and the fire signs, and both those readings I got the same card in the same place for their planet, and so did you. So Saturn, this is the part of you that deals with challenges in order to gain wisdom. So, Saturn. Now, I'm not an astrologer. I'm just learning as I go along. But at this point, I've gotten 3 of the 4 signs, and I still haven't done Taurus. But this is Taurus's season, so who knows. But for the 3 elements that I've done so far, Saturn is in a return in Sagittarius, and this Saturn return began in January 2017, and it will finish in January of 2020. Also, right now, Saturn is in Capricorn, and that started on April 29th of this year, April 29th, 2019. And it will last till September 18th, 2019. Okay, so Saturn, okay, this is what it says, and I'm looking on the internet. And it says that basically Saturn takes about 29 years to cycle through every sign of the zodiac, which means that it eventually returns to the exact position that it was in when you were born. Once you find your Saturn return, the next step is to find your placement, which is the sign Saturn was in at the exact moment of your birth. So there are tools that you can use on the internet to calculate that for yourself. All right. So Saturn in Capricorn is basically what's going to be affecting everybody. And let's see if we can get some information about that here. Or we can just know what the dates are, right? But just talking about Saturn, I've had it bookmarked already because, like I said, I got it in 2 of the readings already. So this card indicates that a current circumstance is going to give you opportunity for personal growth. This may bring doubt or sad feelings, but who wants to be cured of feelings? So you should just not be anxious and be at peace as you learn the lessons ahead. Pain and gain are proportional. So more challenge equals more gain. And this is good. This is about turning lead into gold, all right? This is about the universe stepping in to teach you lessons that you are going to need in the years ahead or in this particular challenge. Excuse me, folks, I'm sweating now. The door is open, so there's no need for it. So, wow. Anyway, excuse me. 4:44 when I said that. So, you all are going to be dealing with some challenges that are going to be teaching you some valuable life lessons during this time period. And the zodiac sign that you all are going to be pulling the energies from, because we all have all the signs in our chart, is Virgo. This talks about paying attention to detail. All right. This talks about being humble, not rushing along. All right. Learning your lessons, paying attention to the lessons, paying attention to the details, learning how to discern. Very good. And the house that is going to be affected by these events affecting your love life, or swirling around your love life, is the 8th house. This is the house that talks about commitment. This talks about intense emotions. This is about sharing your resources. So, unions, okay? Partnerships, romantic partnerships, sharing of resources, sharing of strength. So there may be information that you and your partner are going to be able to help each other with, lessons that both of you will be able to share with one another, maybe, as you deal with whatever these lessons are and whatever these challenges are. So maybe this is going to be talking to you all about learning how to work together and to pay attention to the wisdom of one another, okay? To work together, compromise, in order to make it through the challenges. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. From the fortune reading cards, first card that we get here is Thorns. And Fire got this also, but not in this position, but they did get this. Thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So this is just to reaffirm that whatever you all are going through, whatever you will be experiencing, is for your growth and for your betterment. There are lessons that you're going to learn, but you all are going to learn how to handle them, how to get through the pain in order to get to the enlightenment that you all are going to be needing. Okay? So, learning how to work together and learning how to not let the challenges destroy your relationship. Next, okay, the next card here is the Devil. Take care immediately to avoid temptation and deceit. So, there may be some temptation and there may be some untruths that are going to be challenging you and your partner during this time period. But this falls on top of Virgo. So I think this is talking about not jumping to conclusions, paying attention to all of the information, taking your time before making any life-changing moves, okay? This could be any kind of temptation. It doesn't necessarily have to talk about anybody being unfaithful. It could be addictions. It could be financial challenges. It could be nosy people. You know, other things besides intimate challenges. Or it could be something that's presenting themselves that doesn't look so devilish, but in actuality is. And so if you communicate with your partner, learning to communicate, learning to rely on each other to get you through these challenges will help you to avoid this deceit or temptation. So being open, learning how to be positive. There may be some changes to the way you normally operate within relationships that you and your partner are going to be looking at during this time period. I'm just having Crazy time with my speech and everything today. And last position here, star. Hard times are now over. There will be healing. Okay? Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. So, all these events, all these happenings are going to take you to a great place at the end. All right? There's going to be healing, there's going to be renewal, there's going to be hope. Okay? So, all these intense emotions are going, and in these challenges and temptations are going to culminate in the two of you learning how to work together and learning about the importance of positivity, the importance of happiness, the importance of laughter and enthusiasm. And at the bottom of the deck, just because I believed it, I just remembered it, flowers. It talks about being generous. Success and emotional fulfillment is yours. So be generous with your time, be generous with your resources, be generous with your partner. Share information, be honest, and look forward to growth. So there is some kind of challenge that you all are going to be facing together. And the advice is to be honest and to look forward to smoother times, and positivity. And I mentioned it in the fire video, so I'm going to mention it again in this one. When they're talking about humor and laughter, check out the Ghetto Nun on YouTube. So funny, so helpful. The laughter, the humor, it's very talented. Just check her out. I'll try to remember to put a link in the comment section so you all can see. But if you need to laugh during these times, I think that's the channel. Now she does mostly twin flames, but it's still funny, even if you're not resonating with that twin flame journey. But if you just need some laughter in your morning, in your day, and in your night, I would recommend that you check her out. All right, it's called Am I Trippin' or Naw? Am I Trippin' is TRIPPIN, or Naw, NAW, Tarot. And it's the Ghetto Nun, and she is hilarious. I just discovered her last week, and I just wanted to share that with you also. You could check her out. All right, so let's see what we get from the romance angels for air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, from the romance angels. Oh, we have children. Your love life is being affected by children and healing family issues. Okay. And one more. So, could be that you have children. It could be that your partner has children. It could be that you all have known each other since you were children, or that you all want to have children together. You want to start a family. And the last, worth waiting for. So, chemistry. All right, so you all know, those of you who follow me on a regular, know that chemistry is my family indicator. Okay, so there's a strong magnetic connection here. Could be talking about you and your partner. Also could be talking about this children and healing family issues. So, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So there may be some dynamics that have to do with challenges in dealing with children or family, right? And these challenges may be hurtful, but They're going to be enlightening and revealing, and there will be growth from this. But it's not going to be easy. And this healing family issues fell on top of this devil. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything sexual. It could just be the family issues are really going to be hard, and there may be some deceit going on by family members or by your partner regarding their family members. Somebody says that cousin is not his cousin. No, you know how people play. But that's could be, but that's not what I was getting from this. Really, that is just a joke, because just jokes. But this is talking about being humble and hesitant and dutiful. So there may be family obligations that you or your partner are feeling bound to. All right, and this may be something that you have to both together look into and handle. It could be someone, sometimes people act like they really can't do things without, certain people. And maybe this is about teaching you and your partner that you're not as vital to this person's existence as they would have you believe. That there is some compromises that need to be made. Maybe there's some loosening of the grip of this, or the, maybe just a change in the way the family dynamics work. And we're not talking about small children. We may be talking about adult children, parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, family members like that. Could also be talking about childhood issues that you and your partner may have to deal with that may be brought to the surface during this time, because Saturn is known for that. Okay, especially when we're saying that there's some deceit that may be at hand here. Okay, so just be prepared for those challenges. But all of this, the healing, is going to be worth waiting for. Okay, so it may take some time, but everything is going to be working itself out in order to help you with this transition, and the shared wisdom and intelligence of yourself and your partner are going to show each other what you all bring to the table and how you all can help one another heal from these issues, because you have your family, they have their family, and these may be issues that both of you may be dealing with in different ways, right? So that could be what is part of the lesson here too. Okay, let's see if we can get a card from the Before Tarot. Four of Wands falls on top of children and thorns and Saturn, right? So something may be hurting. You may feel that there may be something that is hurting you or hurting your children about your relationship, or a move that you are going to be making that has to do with your relationship. You could be moving to a new home. You can be moving someone in. You could be moving out. Okay? But this could be talking about change to your living situation, to your family dynamics that will be affecting your children. All right, your foundation. But we see bulls in here too, so there's some stubbornness that may be going on as you make these changes and as you make these moves. But this is going to give you some freedom also. And I'm saying that because I'm looking at this woman standing up in the cart with all the roses, and she's got her arm up like the Statue of Liberty, and it just put me in that mind frame. So this Okay, so maybe there's going to be a separation or divorce, and that will be affecting your children and your family. So this is what has brought you to this point. This is the before. So this is lessons that are hurtful, challenges that are affecting your family, changes to the family dynamics. Okay, so let's see what else. What's going on in the present from the vice versa deck. Let's see if there's any messages. So yeah, we are talking about the eighth house, talking about the stability, shared resources. Ooh, okay. So we have the wheel. So this is using your faith and relying on your faith and the lessons that you've learned in order to help you take control of the situation. All right? Believing in yourself and your ability to control these events and to make changes. All right? Being ready for the wheel, being ready for changes, having power, as above, so below. So this is the same guy that is in the magician, would be on the magician card, right? So he's relying on his faith and all the tools that he already has as at his disposal in order to bring healing and in order to help him handle whatever is coming, whatever the universe is bringing. That's what I'm getting here. Healing family issues by having faith and using all the tools that you have already learned or gained in order to heal the family and to resist the opposition or temptation. Okay, and for the after tarot for Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Thank you. Oh, King of Wands. Worth waiting for. And the star in the eighth house. So, King of Wands. This is someone who is a fire sign, perhaps. But this talks about someone who has passion. Someone who is a fire sign, right? So, Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. King of Wands. So the wand is in front of him. I think this is talking about balancing the changes that are happening, all right? Balancing love and comfort. So being less passionate and more real. Looking at the way things are changing and adjusting their passions according to the changes that they know are coming. And also talking about being open to the changes that are happening. Knowing that they have control, but also knowing that there are a lot of things to consider outside of their own passions and their own needs. That falls on top of worth waiting for and the star and the 8th house. So I think what this is talking about is maybe a more grown-up way of approaching love and the things that they're passionate about, you or your partner. Not being quick to respond, quick to make movements, or quick to make changes, like not being reactionary. Not being reactionary. Knowing where there's a time and a place for your passion, and knowing when there's a time and a place to be gentle and open. I think that might be, that's what I'm getting. But I am going to get the book just in case there is something else that is of significance. For the King of Wands, for you all. King of Wands. Okay, so the salamander is represents the fire, all right? Anyway, this is about using your intellect and being able to combine air with fire. And this is about being courageous and confident. So the balance and the embodiment of air and fire. Okay. And being steady-headed, steady-headed and patient. Okay. Courageous and confident. This is representative of Leo, mostly, they're saying. But it could be Aries or Sagittarius. But if there's a Leo that you're involved with, then they're represented and they're going to be helping you as you go through this interesting challenge and interesting way of dealing with these family issues for yourself and your partner, as you all learn how to put your assets, your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual assets together in order to deal with these family issues that you have been working on and waiting on. All right, so we have a new beginning. New adventure awaits. New adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, nice. And this is, the dove of peace. All right, and there's that sun behind them. Sun is also representative of Leo. All right, so peaceful new beginnings. Let's see. Let's get 2 more love oracles. And we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So, hope, freedom, clarity, nothing to stop you. So that falls on top of healing family issues and the wheel with the magician and the devil underneath it. Nothing's going to stop you. You're gaining some freedom, and this is going to be a new beginning. Excellent. And one more love oracle. Okay. Acceptance. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. So, the lesson that the universe is bringing to you this month There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have to go through it. Okay? So accept it. Okay? Embrace it. Embrace the freedom and the new beginning. Brought to you by the universe. This time period between now and the end of June, or whenever I get another love bite up for you guys. So thank you so very much for allowing me to bring you these messages. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages. And I'll be talking to you all real soon. All right. And don't forget to check out those other 2 elements. Well, check out all of the elements because you may find messages. But Saturn being consistent throughout these, I think this is very interesting. Okay. So I'll be talking to y'all real soon. Love you guys. Peace. Ashe.